Alright, so now we're going to look at the principle of inclusion and exclusion. It seems like a fancy name, but it's really not too bad. All it says here is that the number of elements that are in A union B, so the number of elements that are in either A or B, will be the number of elements that are in A, plus the number of elements that are in B, so this is the inclusion part, including both sets, minus the number of elements that are in both. Okay? And what you're doing here is you're subtracting this off so that you don't end up counting the same element twice. Because if you think about it this way, if I've got the number of or set A and set B, they have an intersection. This number right here represents this blue area right here. How many elements are in there anyway, right? And this number right here, number of elements that are in B, represents this red area here. So you might notice that this intersection area got shaded twice. It's included from this number here, and it's included from this number here. So it's basically in there once too much, or one too many times, right? So to balance that out, we just take it off once, okay? So that's all the formula really does. So let's say I've got some kind of example here. So you can see that example 2 on page 26, part D, is asking you for the number of sports to use a ball or an implement, right? So this would be the number of sports that use a ball or an implement. Well, it's just going to be following the formula, the number of sports that use a ball plus the number of sports that use an implement minus the number of sports that use both. Okay? So, how many use a ball? Well, set B, you can see there they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 things listed. Set I, and there you can see they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 things listed. So 9 plus 7. Now take away how many are in both. So how many are in both? I think you've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So take away 4. So I can see that the number of elements that are in B union I would be 9 plus 7 is 16, minus 4 is 12. Okay? So all it does is it just takes away this intersection area right here.